think we're back. Are we back? Oh, my game crashed too. Fuck. When was the last time I saved? Am I back, chat? You don't see me? Looks like I'm live. Okay. Well, okay. Well, we got to do this fight again, I guess. We already did this fight. We just got to do it again, I guess. We forgot to save after this fight. That means we got to do our prep again. That sucks. That's annoying. Sorry, chat. I don't know what happened there. Something about it said in the encoding failed. Okay, Volt Tackle. We're gonna speed through this because we've already done this fight. We're just getting back to where we were. Can y'all hear me? Is my mic working? This looks like my mic should be working. Okay, you are gonna swap to you. You are gonna swap to. Let me actually. So sometimes when this happens, can y'all hear game audio now? Looks like no, you cannot hear the game audio. Go to volume settings. App volume settings. Change to default. Change to cable in 16 channel. Okay, now you can hear the game sound. Okay, cool. Nala will become Rillaboom. If I remember the line correctly. I gotta try to remember what the line is, but I believe this is the line. Should be 2 Grassy Glides. Okay, we go for Overheat. Go for Fake Out. You become you. You go for like drum beating here. Okay, you Fake Out. You go drum beating here. You go back to you, and then you go for like knockoff here. And then you go for flamethrower, and you go for like drum beating. It doesn't matter. Okay. Let's re-prepare for this next fight. And let's make sure to save now. I'm glad we saved at least before that fight. Save, and let's grab our Mons again. It's unfortunate that we have to do all that prep work again. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Taking you. Taking you. Taking you. Taking you. Taking you. Taking you. And taking you. Actually, the best run-and-bun player of all time. I just got very unlucky on stream. I've only beaten me offline. So true. So true. So true, Andrew. I believe you, Chard. But back to what I was saying. It's like that is almost its own level of frustrating. Like if you have beaten the game offline, like actually beaten the game offline, And then people are like, "Yeah, sure, buddy." I'm sure that's frustrating in its own way. Okay, get Thunder Punch on the Mitcon 1. Can't even beat Grunt 1 like the Petalburg Woods Grunt. If so, maybe a different game. Let's go Cherry Berry here on Pingu. Sigiliv needs to be pre-damaged to 170. Tools, scripting, file, load recent script, run and bun, pre-damaging script, pre-damage to 170. You need no item. Rillaboom, you are backup. We're going to give you Citrus. You get Thunder Punch plus Black Belt. Now, for real, your PB is tab 1. That's not bad. I believe, and then Watson on stream if you only have 8 attempts. It's not bad at all. Let's give you Citrus. I don't think my first attempt got past Norman. I could tell you. Let's take a look. Let's take a look back through. Because I used to be pretty bad. That's the Hall of Fame. Where's my attempt list? I got a lot better. So the first attempt that I had that beat Norman was attempt 18. Implies that I'm no longer bad? True. I'm just now luckier. I learned how to be the main character. My first run that ever beat Norman was run 18. My first run to ever get to Surf Sim was run 46. That was my first run to ever get to Surf Sim. And then my winning run was attempt 55. But I made a lot of mistakes early. I made a lot of mistakes early. A lot of mistakes early. Like, very few times would I even get to Roxanne to beat her. But you get better. You learn. It's one of those things that, like, you learn how things work. You get better at it. Well, like a sex machine. All right, pre-burn 4. Let's give you a Citrus. And then you needed to be pre-damaged. Pre-damage to 103 plus 210, so 213. Pre-damage 6 to 213. I feel like if you understand how to get past Norman, the game doesn't get that much harder. I think after Norman, the game feels like it opens up more. But I think the game definitely gets harder. I think to say that the game doesn't get much harder is incorrect. The game definitely gets harder. When you teach Penguin Icy Wind. I think once you've beaten Maxi, you should be able to beat the rest of the game. Once you've beaten Maxi 2. Because, like, Maxi 2, if you can get through Hellroom, then I have full confidence that you have the ability to plan, like, deep level of fights. And I think that's pretty fair. Alrighty. Hell Room is truly an endurance test. It's like one of those things is like you just have to like be able to plan like a long fight, and then like contingencies upon contingencies. And it's one of those things is like if you can't get past Maxi reliably, then you aren't good at solving those plans well enough yet. You can get better, but you're not good enough at it right now. Because that part of the game is probably the most complicated part of the game. I'm worried that we don't have everything fully prepped here, but I think we're fine. I think we're chilling. Are we pre-burned on zone? We are. You have a citrus, -2, Spadef, Volt Switch, guarantees this kill. You have Black Belt and you have Thunder Punch. Okay. I think this is actually a pretty cool line. I'm pretty I'm pretty happy with how this line ended up. Hopefully I didn't mess anything between when the PC rebooted on me and not, but sometimes like after Hell Room you can still get box checked. But I think if you're able to get through Hell Room and your box is at least moderately healthy, I believe you should be able to get through it. Because like if you look at like Destroya is a very good Nuzlocker, and he's a very creative Nuzlocker, and he was bleeding through Hell Room. Like his run had so many deaths, but because he's a good Nuzlocker, then you know he was able to pull through and do that kind of stuff. All right, you ready? This guy's name's Cranberry. I would have expected it to be a female trainer. I don't know if that's sexist of me. Don't cancel me, chat. Okay, so we are going to Icy Wind turn 0. It's going to click Sticky Webs. We're going to click Defog, and then hopefully he clicks Thunderbolt. He could explode. If he explodes, it's perfectly fine. Penguin's actually really good for dealing with this Slurp buff. Penguin's very good for dealing with this Slurp buff. We're going to Defog, clear off the webs. He's going to go Thunderbolt. We have a Cherry Berry, so we cannot get paralyzed. And then Flash Cannons can take this kill. 182 means that Nidoqueen is faster than us, and Nidoqueen sees kill with Earth Power. So Empoleon is going to get in Nidoqueen with Earth Power and only Earth Power. Really, really, really wish your game was done. Just gotta get it done. We're gonna go Siggy here on the Earth Power. Siggy is free damage, so that after we one-shot this thing, we will get Azu, who will always see kill with Ice Punch. Psycho Boost. We probably could have hit free damage to always be dead to Aqua Jet too, but then we wouldn't have needed to be free burn on zone, but it doesn't matter that much. So much more to do. You're in dev hell just like Terra. Tomorrow, chap. We're gonna go to zone here. Either Play Rough or an Ice Punch. We're pre-burned, so we cannot get frozen. And then we show Fast Kill, so he should always just go for Aqua Jet here. We're gonna click Metal Sound. Drop this def. Alright, and this is still just Aquajet. So we're going to go to Galvantula. We are pre-damaged so that if Aquajet crits, it will always proc a Citrus Berry, which means we will never be dead to a second crit. And if it doesn't crit, then we will never be dead to a crit. Now we are going to Volt Switch, take this kill. See? Perfect. That's exactly what we planned on. Volt Switch, we're going to take the kill, and then we're going to put out Metacham here. Hello! How are we doing today? Put out the Mitcon 1. Metacham shows fast kill to Snorlax, so Snorlax cannot come out. This has to be Wailord. We are faster than Wailord. Wailord sees kill always with Water Spout, but Water Spout does damage based on the number of HP it does. Since he sees kill with Water Spout, he cannot click Self-Destruct this turn, which is very important, because we would die to Self-Destruct. But we do not die to a Thunder Punch. We do not die to a Water Spout after we do damage with Thunder Punch. So we're going to do at least 54%. We're going to take the Water Spout. We should never die to a crit here. But it's going well. I hope it's going well for you as well. We just got through one of the boss fights, and now we are working our way towards the next gym. Thunder Punch is going to take this kill. And then Snorlax comes out, and then Snorlax dies to a close combat. We're about to get Mega Metacham, chat. How excited are we for Mega Metacham? I hear that thing is absolutely disgustingly broken, and I cannot wait. I hear it is so good, and I cannot wait to get to use it. I think we have one more fight before we get Mega Metacham. Get the music back on. So what do you like to play? You told me how to pronounce your name, and I want to make sure I don't do it. Is it Leica? So I do know you do the speed running for Unfair Flips. You moderate that. But what games do you yourself like to play? Huge power, 100 base speed. Yeah, surely it's decent. One of the few mons that have huge power in the game. And not to mention huge power, but it also is very fast too. Not very fast, but it goes from 80 base speed to 100 base speed. And anytime you can get a speed increase on a Mega Evolution, it's really good for being able to break ankles. Breaking ankles. American Truck Sim? Oh my goodness. I really want to play Truck Simulator. That's something I really want to do at some point. I want to get like a rig. I can't let myself do that yet, because if I do that, then I'm gonna then I will lose interest in my current hyperfixation, and then I won't finish this. But I do want to play though. Those games look so much fun to like sit and relax. Just sit and relax and drive a truck, man. That sounds so fun. Okay, we got Ndidi with Focus Sash. Kisami, thank you. Holy shit, 12 months, a full year. Well. Kisami, I feel like you haven't been around for a minute, but it is going well. If you haven't seen it, check out the we have a redeem. I'm going to Japan in 7 weeks, chat. 7 weeks on the day. And if you would like to it, you can enter it as many times as you would like. And we are going to do a drawing. We're going to give away a plushie from the Pokemon Center Japan. I know you should have plenty of points stored up. So if you would like to enter that, you are welcome to. You're able to enter it as many times as you have points. But yeah, 7 weeks, chat. 7 weeks I get to go to Japan. I am so excited. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this trip coming up. We are in Psychic Terrain. This is gonna be a rough fight, I think. I think this is gonna be a rough fight. Can we set up webs, maybe? Is this a web fight? Can Araquanid live an expanding force crit? Absolutely we can. Okay. We could set up sticky webs. If we set up sticky webs and this Alakazam goes to -1 speed, Obstagoon one-shots it. If you go to -1 speed, Goon is faster. Pre-burned Goon, Facade one-shots the Weavile. Pre-burned Goon with black belts or black glasses one-shots the Slowbro. We one-shot the Weavile. We one-shot the Zam. We one-shot the Flapple. We one-shot the Primarina. And then obviously we don't one-shot the Indeedee because it has Sash and it wouldn't get its speed dropped. That actually is really good. So if we can set it up, okay, we're gonna work around this. All right, chat, we're gonna work around this. We're gonna lead Araquanid. We are going to we're gonna sticky webs. We're gonna take an expanding force. We probably do not need to go Citrus Berry. He could go Calm Mind. Is that an issue? Do I need to go Leech Life first? If I Leech Life and he crits and I go Citrus Berry, can I still set up a Sticky Webs? I don't think so. So Sticky Webs, he clicks Expanding Force, hopefully. If he clicks Calm Mind, I don't know if it's an issue. Can I go like Azu? Or not Azu. Can I go Clefable? No. I was about to say Clefable doesn't care if he gets boosts or not. Two redemptions from Kasami so far. Holy. Hmm. I really want to set up Sticky Webs. Maybe do I need to set it up on someone else? Like if we can bait in the Prim, but I don't think we'll ever bait in the Prim. Surely we'll always just get the Zam. Because this thing has Focus Sash. Do I have anything faster than it that isn't dead to an Expanding Force crit? Garchomp. Mega Garchomp is faster and not dead to a crit. In fact, Mega Garchomp, I mean, Dual Chop doesn't guarantee kill, but it almost does. We could Rock Tomb it and drop its speed. Holy shit, Grammy, huge raid. Holy. Thank you, man. How did stream go? W raid. Hello everybody, welcome in. We are doing some relaxing new game plus calcs with triathlete Albry. Right now we are trying to find a way to set up sticky webs. Round of Sudoku. Holy. Okay, we can do a round of Sudoku. Sure. Back to back incoming? Holy shit. Alright, let me write out Sudoku. I think usually we do a hard one. Pause the timer. How do I stop? New game. New game. Let's run an expert one up. Okay. All right, chat. The over under for this is usually I think 12.5 minutes is what I say for expert level Sudokus. Now I will say I have not done a Sudoku in a minute, so let's hopefully get these brain juices flowing and let's lock in. Okay. Let's lock in. Let me get a timer. No, the timer's already there, right? Yeah, there's a timer. There's a timer in the right top right corner. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Ones. One can't go there, can't go there. One has to be in one of these three. We don't know which yet. Can't go there, can't go there. Has to be right here. This has to be a one. That's perfect. Can't go into this slot. This slot's full. This has to be a one there. That's perfect. One can't go there, can't go there. Has to be in one of these two. We don't know which one yet, though. So let's turn on the notes. Let's go one here, one here. One still can't go there. Has to be in one of these two slots. We don't know which. One can't go across here. Can't go in any of these two. Can't go in this one. So one can be in any of these three. That's not helpful. Okay, let's move on. Let's go twos. Twos can't go there, there. No infos yet on twos. Okay, threes. There's a lot of threes. Can't go here. Can't go here. One of these two. That's not helpful. Can't go there. One of these two on the threes. Can't go here. Can't go here. One of these three. That's not helpful. This has to be a 3 here. That's perfect. We know that's a 3 there, which means 3 has to be in one of these two. Can't be in that. So this has to be a 3. It's perfect. I think that's all we can do on 3s right now. So let's head on. Let's look at 5s. I saw a couple 5s. There. Can't go there. One of these 3 is not helpful. One of those 2. We don't have any way to clean it. Has to be in one of these 2. Can't be in the middle column, so it could be there or there. It's fine. Let's turn on that note real quick. Let's see, this could be a 5. This could be a 5. I don't think there's anything we have solved on 5s, though. I don't think there's anything there. I see a couple 7s. This has to be a 7. That's easy. 7 is guaranteed there. 7 can't be there. This has to be a guaranteed 7. 7. 7 can be here. Has to be there. Guaranteed. Has to be in one of these 3. Can't be the top 2. That has to be 7. 7s are done. Perfect. Let's move on. 8s. 8s. Nothing there. 8 has to be in one of those 2. That's not really helpful, but we can go ahead and mark it down. Continuing on to 8s. Can't be there. Has to be in one of these 2. We can also mark that down. 8 here or 8 there. Can't be in this slot. Can't be in these 2. This has to be an 8 right there. That actually is helpful. We know that for a fact. 8 can be in one of these 2. 8 can be here or here. Can't be in there. Anything else we know with 8s now? 8. This has to be an 8, I believe. Perfect. 8. No there. 8 has to be in this slot. 8 there. That's really, really nice. That's really good for us. Anything else that helps us know? One of these 2 slots. I don't think that helps us. Can't be any of these, but 8 can be like one of those 3 slots. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to what are... I don't see any 9s. We see like 1 9. Holy, that's no information. Okay, let's wrap back around. Let's look at maybe threes again. 3. Can't go there. This has to be a 3. This has to be a 3. Can't go there. 3. All threes are done. Perfect. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to force. No, 4's there. 4 has to be here. That's perfect. 4 has to be in one of this column because it can only be in these columns here, but that doesn't really help us right now. Has to be in one of these 2 here. So one of those. It's not really helpful. This has to be a 4 here. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has to be a 9. That square's done. Anything more on 4s that we have available to us? I don't think so. We need a 2 and a 2, 3. We need a 2 and a 4 here. 4 can't go here, so this has to be 2. This has to be a 4. Let's look at the 2s. 2 can't be there. Can't be in any of these slots. This has to be a 2 there. That's perfect. 2 can be in any of those 3. That's not helpful. 2 slots there. 2, 2, 2 is in one of those. Okay, we don't have any answers there. What about the 4s? We did do a 4 recently. Do we have any information? This has to be a 4 here. That's perfect. 4, 4 has to be one of those 2. Can't be this. Can't be this. So we know one of these 2 and each of these slots are 4, but we don't know which one yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 6 and a 9 here. 69. Nice. Let's go. That's 6 here. That's 9 here. 6s. No 6 right there. That's perfect. 6. This has to be 6. 6 can't be there. We have 2 slots available for 6. 3 slots available for 6 there. It's not helpful. I don't think we have any clear information there. What about 9s? Do we have any more information on 9s? 9s. This has to be a 9. 9's in one of these 2 slots. 9 can't be here. It means 9's in one of these 2, but no more information about that. There. No. Let's see. 1, we need a 2. We need a 5 for this slot. 2, 5. Do we have any information on 2 or 5s related to this one here? I don't think so. Okay, we can't solve that. We need a 1. This has to be a 1. This has to be a 1, and that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has to be an 8. That means this has to be an 8. That's 8s are done. 1. 1 has to be in one of these 2 slots. 1 has to be in one of these 2 slots. We don't know the answer to that yet. It has to be in one of these 2 slots. Let's move on. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5 and a 9 for these squares. I still don't think we have any information on that. 5 or 9s. I don't think so. Let's move on. Let's look at 2s again, maybe. 2's in one of these slots, one of those 2 slots. Not helpful. Okay, we need a 1, 2. We need a 2 and a 5 on this slot. Still not helpful. Let's see. We need a 1 and we need a 5. This can't be a 5, so this has to be a 1, which means this has to be a 5. Which means I think this has to be a 5. Which means this has to be a 5. Which means this has to be a 5. Which means this has to be a 2. Which means 2 can't be there. 2 can't be there. That's fine. Back to 5s. I feel like we had more information to fill out the 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. This has to be a 5. That's all the 5s done. That's good. What about the 1s? Maybe there. 2 slots available for 1s. There. This has to be a 1, which means this has to be a 1. That's all the 1s done. We need a 2 and a 9. 2 can't be here, so this has to be 9. This has to be 2. That means 2. 2 can be in one of those slots. Okay, what about 9s? Can be there. Can be one of these 2 slots. Can be one of these 2 slots. This has to be a 9. That's really good. Could be there. 9's in one of these 2 slots. I don't think we have the answer to that yet. What about something else like 4s, maybe? 4 for 4. 4 has to be one of these 2 slots. Still has to be one of these 2 slots. We don't have the answer to that still. That's unfortunate. 6s or something like that. What about 6s? This has to be a 6. That's perfect. This has to be a 6. 6 can't be there. 6 can be there. This has to be 6. That 6 is done. Perfect. That's 1. This has to be a 2. We need a 1, 2, 3. We need a 4, so that has to be a 4. We need a 4 here. That's all the 4s done. Now we just have 2s and 9s. 2. This has to be a 2. This has to be a 9. Means this has to be a 9. This has to be a 2. And we're done. Time? No, we have one more slot. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has to be a 9, right? 9. Done. That's not bad, right? 8 minutes? 8 minutes 40? 8:45? That's not bad. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Candy Boy and Soul Girl. Oh man, that's fun. I haven't done a run at Sudoku in a minute. I feel like I was locked in there. I feel like I was locked in real hard. I don't know if I was making any sense. I was trying my best to explain what I was thinking and what squares I was looking at, but I have no idea if I made any sense at all while I was doing that. Oh, thank you for redeeming that. That was always fun. That's a fun one to do. That was cool. Thank you. I think honestly that's probably one of my better times. That's probably one of my better times for experts. 8 minutes 40. I still got nothing on my mama. My mama does those things like absolute madman. My mama blows Sudokus away. I need some water. I feel like I was yapping constantly there. All right, where were we? So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to set up webs, because if we can set up webs, then a burned goon that has black glasses can one-shot the Prim, can one-shot the Flapple, it can one-shot the Alakazam because webs will drop at speed 1, so we're faster. Assuming Magic Guard doesn't stop it. I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. We one-shot the Weavile, and we one-shot the Slowbro. So we want to try to get web set up somewhere if we can. But the issue is that this thing does have Calm Mind, and the other issue is that Araquanid can't really swap in on it at all. So we'd have to yeah, and Galvantula is dead, so we can't fast Volt Switch it or anything like that. Starmie could flip turn if we're pre-damaged to be dead to Expanding Force. We could flip turn here, but we have no way to get into Araquanid. And if it goes for Calm Mind turn 0, then Araquanid can't live an Expanding Force crit. So we have to set up sticky webs, and if it clicks Calm Mind, what do we do? If he goes +1 special attack, +1 special defense, webs are up. He could go Calm Mind again too, which is actually kind of scary. Garchomp can't come in on Expanding Force like that. Starmie, you'd be risking crits. We maybe could go Empoleon and try to Icy Wind it. If we swap in on an Expanding Force and it crits, we're dead to another crit. We're just dead to an Expanding Force. If he Calm Minds twice, then Empoleon definitely could come in and Icy Wind it. And if we can Icy Wind the Indeedee, then we can bait Expanding Force and swap to Gunner, and then Gunner just one-shots everything. As silly as that sounds, that's I kind of just want to send it. I kind of just want to send it. What if we just lead Garchomp? And like we Mega Evolve. We're never dead to an Expanding Force crit. And we just go like Rock Tomb. We just drop its speed once. And we bait like if we get crit, we wouldn't be baiting guaranteed Expanding Force. I'd like to maybe go like Empoleon and try to Icy Wind it again. If there's no way that like Araquanid is ever going to be faster than it. That's like not a chance in the world Araquanid's ever going to be faster than it. And then Clefable is unaware, but I don't think Clefable can ever do anything here either. We could try to just like take the kill. And if Garchomp kills, let's say Goon kills. Who does Goon get? Goon is faster and shows fast one shot, so Goon would just get Alakazam. And we don't want that. Because we have no way to set up webs on the Goon, on the Zam. So I kind of just want to ball with this line. I kind of want to just ball with Araquanid and click Sticky Webs and then like go Empoleon and Icy Wind. And then swap to Goon and just one-shot everything. That sounds really fucking baller. It's risky. There's definitely risk associated with it, but it sounds really fucking baller. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't be saying fuck it, I'm gonna do it on a run in New Game Plus Plus is this far through, but Mama didn't raise no bitch. I mean, we might have to sack Penguin if that happens. We might need to bring like something that can take a +1 in case we're baiting like random move. And then bait Expanding Force from anything. We could risk a Fable if that happens. Delphox actually is pretty good. If it's just +1/+1, we're never dead to an Expanding Force crit. Yeah, I'm down for that. Whatever, we're gonna ball. Let's bring. Do we want to bring like any backup guys, just in case things go like south really fast? Like, we can't priority. Top's probably not the best thing to do. I mean, we can bring like Arcanine maybe, because Arcanine can deal with the Weavile or something like that. I don't know. I don't think we're ever gonna like. We're sending shit. It's not shit. It's not bad. It's a cool line. It just has a lot of room to go wrong. Because we're being a little impulsive, and that's not really a good thing. Go Citrus Berry here. You need black glasses. Go black glasses here. Let's pre-burn our Goon. Let's give you citrus. Let's give you citrus, I guess. Let's give you citrus, I guess. I don't know. I think it'll be fine, Chad. It'll be fine. Okay. This is kind of a silly line. It's kind of a ball line, but I mean, it works theoretically. The smart thing to do would be like, I don't think I have anything that can kill the Indeedee and bait in like Prim. If we could maybe bait in Prim, then like Araquanid could probably set up sticky webs there. And if Araquanid sets up sticky webs on Prim, then we're chilling. We can just go to Goon and Goon fix everything. But we'd have to have something that kills the Indeedee and that the Prim would show kill to, which is probably difficult. You would need to be slow, but be able to kill the Indeedee, or you need to like flip turn kill the Indeedee, which is also very hard. What about like Twisted Spoon Starmie? Twisted Spoon Starmie does not show 2-shot to the Indeedee. Psychic does not show 2-shot. Mega Garchomp doesn't die to Expanding Force crits. We could like Rock Tomb it and do 50%. And then we'll be baiting like random move, and then we can go to like Starmie, and then we can flip turn, do 28%. And Starmie hopefully is just baiting Expanding Force, and then what? We go to like Karuk to bait Dazzling, and then we go back to Starmie, and then hope that second flip turn kills. And then we need to go into, like, Dragalge to show second kill to Primarina. We probably want to go to a Dark type, like, Obstagoon, to bait Draining Kiss, where we then go to Araquanid, and then Bird Spray probably procs, it probably clicks Hyper Voice. And then we probably dodge a Psychic Crit to set up Sticky Webs. And then we go Goon, and then Goon finishes everything. Is that better? Is that cleaner? Is that cleaner? It dies to like 4 flip turns from Starmie. If I have Mystic Water on. It dies to 3 flip turns. It could go for Calm Mind turn 0. This line. So we have to like flip turn into a Dark type. And then a Dark type that I don't think that we have anyone that could take Expanding Force and always be dead in Mystical Fire. I think that's kind of cap. It'd be best if it was Mystical Fire. What if Garchomp Rock smashes the Indeedee? What if we Mega Evolve and we Rock Smash? We do 30% and we drop his defense once? We take the Expanding Force, and then we go to Starmie. We do 30%. Flip turn does 42. So we just have to flip turn twice. It's Psychic terrain, so you can't Sucker Punch. Otherwise, yeah, that'd be a very good idea. But unfortunately, that doesn't work in this case. I don't think it's a bad idea. Damn you, Dexa. Damn you, Dexa. Garchomp, Rock Smash. Mega Evolve, Rock Smash. Take a hit. Let's say we go to Krook. Then Krook shows kill, so it can't All Mine. It's going to go for Dazzling Gleam. We're going to go Starmie the Dazzling Gleam. We take 30%. Defense is dropped once. We're going to flip turn into Expanding Force, go back into Krook. Go back into Starmie. Flip turn, take the kill. And then go into Dragalge, who is pre-damaged to be dead to Psychic Primarina. On the Psychic Primarina, we can like swap back to Krook, who baits Hyper Voice, and we go to Araquanid on the Hyper Voice. It has Throat Spray. After the Pokemon holding Throat Spray uses a sound-based move, it consumes the item and its special attack is raised by 1 stage. So it uses the Hyper Voice, we take 20%. If it crits, we take 30%. Let's say it goes to +1 special attack. If we took 20%, are we dead to psychic crits? Yes. So we're still just risking crits. Is that the best thing for us to set up webs on? What about like Araquanid? Araquanid's faster than us and D-Dance, which would be devastating. So I think that's like the best line we have. I don't think there's ever a world where we get like the Slowbro. Slowbro would be really good. I think. Slowbro, no, it'd start cursing and then we bait like Body Press or Liquidation, which would be really bad for us. Oh, actually, do we even not kill this thing? Because this Psychic Seed's gonna go away. I'm glad we just thought of that, actually. Psychic Seed will be gone. So we have to have something come in and take the Body Press and then kill the Slowbro. Which could be Rilla. Okay, we need to go get something to kill that. I didn't even think about that. I'm glad I caught that. We're gonna go with our original line. I'm not gonna change anything. But I do need something to kill the Slowbro. We'll give you Miracle Seed. There's no way in hell that I ever would have sent a line like this on my winning run. Even like my new game plus run, I don't know that I would have sent a line like this. I'm being very whatever right now. But whatever, we're gonna do it. I think it's fun. I think it's fun, and I think it's funny. And we're gonna do it. I don't have any slow flip turn ones, do I? I thought that just popped in my head as like, if I could slow flip turn to Arachnid, then Arachnid could show kills to the Indeedee, and he can't go for Calm Mind anymore, so then we can set up sticky webs, but I don't think I have anyone that has slow flip turn. No. We could possibly sack, but I don't want to sack something. Not a fight like this. Am I being dumb? Like, do I have just a better way to deal with this? And I'm just being, like, silly and forcing something for no reason? Not really, honestly. Honestly, the Zam's kind of hard for my box to deal with. Alright, let's send it. Alright, this is a weird line. There is risk involved with this. A fair bit of risk involved, actually. We're kind of just vibing it. We thought of a cool thing to do, and because of the cool thing, we wanted to do it. And so we're going to try to do it. Sticky webs. Okay, he goes for Calm Mind. That's not good off the bat. +1 special attack, +1 def. Okay, so we could stay in with Arachnid, and we could go for a Leech Life. He could go for another Calm Mind right now. Or he could kill Expanding Force. If he clicks Expanding Force, he has to crit kill us. Where if we go to... We need to drop his speed. I think we just have to go Empoleon, actually. We probably want to see him actually click Calm Mind again right now. Okay. +2/+2. I think we're chilling now. So now we Icy Wind. So we were never dead to a +2 crit there. Icy Wind, drop its speed once. A low wing. And now we destroy him. Goes for Calm Mind again. The greedy fuck. The greedy fuck. And now we do some fun things. So Goon here. Clicks knockoff. Bam. Bang. We show fast kill to Prim, we show fast kill to Flapple, and we show fast kill to Slowbro. So it's going to go for the first thing that we don't show fast kill to, which is going to be Alakazam. So Alakazam's going to come in. I didn't check about Magikarp. I don't think Magikarp should... He's going to come in, thinking he's faster. We're going to drop his speed. Bang. Weavel's going to come in, thinking he's faster, thinking he's safe. Drop his speed. Bang. Now they all think they're dead, so they're going to go in order. This is going to be Primarina. This is erotic? Dude, my nipples are fucking hard. What? Who said that? Bang. Flapple's gonna come in. And then Slowbro comes in last. He has Psychic Seed. Which is going to increase his speed def. And so we actually cannot kill this. Bedtime for me. Have a good night's sleep. Thanks for hanging out. I'm happy to do it. So we do not actually... We're not actually able to kill him, unfortunately. But he sees guaranteed body press kill. So he cannot go for anything other than body press right now. We're just going to swap out into Rillaboom, who should be holding the Miracle Seed. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Rillaboom's going to take the body press. We're always going to live. And then Woodhammer is going to take the kill. Bang. Can't. Yeah, I mean, it's if he still had his seed, we could kill him. But unfortunately, he doesn't have his seed. So. What do you think about that, Wing? How you like that? How you like this fight? Didn't you say you had a really hard time on this fight, this run? Love it. You did similar stuff with the Tailwind. Hell yeah. Oh, Tailwind with the Volk. Holy. U-turn on Volk's probably really good too for that fight if you had it. Okay. Just in case, let's bring... Do I just say we clause any optionals, chat? I kind of want to say we clause any optionals. All right, and it looks like we've only been live for an hour, chat, but we've actually been live for about 5. We had a little glitch happen on our computer, and it blew up on us. So after we get to here, we are probably going to call it for today. We might be the same person. We might be the same person. Have you ever seen me and Wing in the same place at the same time? No, I don't think you have. There's like no resources above the ground, right? All the resources are below the ground. We're underwater, right? It's been a while since I've done it. Okay, we're in Moss Deep. We made it, chat. Where do I get Metachemite? We got it! We got Mega Metacham! Woo! Tailwind on turn prim died to Toxic while encoring D-Kiss chains 3. Holies. GG's today? GG's, man. I'm happy that we got through where we got through today. We could go take our 125. We have a guaranteed Milo on 125. Y'all want to go see some Milo stats? Some Milo IVs? We get nothing in Slateport or in this town, in Moss Deep. We get no encounters, unfortunately. But we do have a guaranteed Milo on 125. I know Wing is a Milo stan, if I remember. What level's the Milo? What is going on with my Chrome, dude? $125. Okay, they are level 72. I probably just could have assumed they would have... I mean, we needed to know it moves, I guess. But or like how much the moves would do. Scald, recover, Dragon Pulse, and Hydro Pump. 72. He does like very little to Garchomp. He does absolutely nothing to Araquanid. So we can probably bring Araquanid. We can probably bring like Empoleon. Do I have Araquanid and Empoleon of the party with me? I do. Okay. These two should be fine. I think these two should be more than fine to catch this thing. This thing probably doesn't have that bad of a catch rate, right? 60? That's not that bad. Do I have balls? I got enough. Okay. On 125, is it fishing? I really don't want to fish. Fishing until we get the Milo sounds absolutely... It's what we have to do, okay. When you have, like, everything duped out, it takes forever to fish for your encounter. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't take forever to fish for your encounter, chat. Okay. Well, that was fast. We can't stay in with Galvantula. If this is a good one, he could kill our Galvantula with the Hydro Pump. You told me Hisui table is good. He is good. He is good. Hisui and table is it's a pretty good mon. That we were supposed to do, if he had 31 defense, we would do 27 to 33% there. This Milo looks like it might be a little on the bad defensive side. Quick capture, huge. Wing, you want to do the name for this? We don't really have a theme going. It's just kind of whatever seems funny. I don't know if Wet Noodle fix, but Wet Noodle seems kind of funny. That's like the first thing that popped in my head. Long lasting. Wood. I don't name it wood. I gotta start looking at the Shoal Cave double because I think I have to do Shoal Cave to beat Tay and Liza. XL Dragon. What's the name of the what are they called? The dragon dildos. What are they? Bad Dragon. That's maybe what I should have named. Maybe that's not what we can name Gudra. All right. Be good. Jolly. It's not a good nature for it, right? Oh no. Oh no. That's not great. That's not a great Milo. Yeah. 1 Spadef, 8 defense, 9 HP, 2 minus special attack. I wanted a bulky water type, dude. 8 scale goat. 8 scale goat. Pong. Huge. Yeah. Well, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I still don't feel like this run is guaranteed to win. I have no idea what this run's going to do. I do think I need to do Shoal Cave before we can do Tate and Liza. I think I have to have Hisui and Gudra for Tate and Liza. And unfortunately, I need it to be a good Hisui and Gudra too. So, that'll be fun when we get there. All right, I am done for today, chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Drop a follow if you're not following. Exclamation point Discord if you like go live notifications. If you have channel points, we have the redeem for 5,000 points to enter for a chance to win the plushie from Japan. There are still 49 more days to get points and enter the competition or enter the drawing. We leave for Japan in 49 days. Wing with a huge redeem. Holy. You can enter as many times as you want for as many points as you have. There's no cap. No shipping costs. Ship anywhere. I don't care. I'll probably ship it from Japan, so I really don't care where you live. But yeah, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Let's raid out. We can go say hi to Cheesemo. Why don't we go say hi to Cheesemo? Spend all yours during the wear cheese? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I cleared off all the redeems too, otherwise I had to refund you some points. We'll go say hi to Cheese. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.